Shocking, tragic, and almost unbelievable. The crash of Air India AI171 on its way from Ahmedabad to London has left the world shaken. Do you know, I flew to Gatwick Airport from here in Dubai just a few days ago, and my mom took an Air India flight to the same airport from Mumbai, perhaps the same aircraft as well. But that wasn't our day. But for the 241 passengers and crew on board, they weren't so lucky. Not as lucky as one man sitting in seat 11A who lived to tell the tale of death and destruction. And what makes this story even more eerie is that years ago, a Thai singer survived a separate crash while sitting in the exact same seat 11A. And now, flyers all over the world are scrambling to book seat 11A, believing it offers some kind of divine protection. But the truth is, there's no science behind that. Aviation experts say that it's pure chance. No seat is safer than another when disaster strikes. Definitely not first or business class. Death doesn't discriminate. No priority check-ins or special treatment here. But now let's talk about what really happened. Minutes after takeoff, passengers on AI171 felt something was off. The cabin lights flickered between green and white, and engines didn't sound normal, and everything felt wrong. The lone survivor, Vishwas Kumar, remembers thinking, this is it. This is how it all ends. He recalls hearing the cockpit crew sending out a mayday call and pilot's last words still echoing in his ears. Thrust not achieved. We are falling. And then a loud crash that changed the lives of hundreds of families forever. Imagine how chilling it must have been for those sitting in that aircraft at that very moment. The plane slammed into a hostel building, killing dozens more. Flames, chaos, and destruction followed. But somehow, Vishwas managed to crawl out through a torn part of the fuselage. Burned, bruised, but alive. Now, I spoke to a senior pilot to try and understand what could have caused the fatal crash. He said, dual engine thrust loss is the strongest possibility, where both engines fail to deliver power. That could happen due to bird ingestion, fuel contamination, or even volcanic ash. Though both engines going out at the exact same time is extremely rare. And in fact, he said that Ahmedabad airport in particular is notorious for bird encounters. And they've complained about this also many times, but nothing has ever been done. Then there are theories being thrown around in the media, he said, about landing gear being down or flaps not deployed. And these are just nonsense according to him. He is very frustrated, and he said that plane can actually fly with its gear down all the way if needed. And in fact, he even said that this crash has nothing to do with Celebi, the ground handling company from Turkey. They simply just provide ground support like steps and loaders, not aircraft engineering. And this crash surely wasn't about steps or loaders. What do you think? Let us know about this in comments. And there's also another layer to this entire story that has left people shaken. The viral footage of the plane's final moments captured by a 17-year-old boy named Aryan Asari. He was questioned by the police because people started wondering how he knew exactly when to film. His answer was simple. He was screen recording a flight tracker app. Nothing more, no setup, no prediction. But of course, conspiracy theories have started floating around. I'm actually wondering, is it even possible to do that? Does any flight tracking app show the footage of planes taking off and landing so clearly? And this video that you see on your screens totally looks like one that has been shot from a phone. Then why is this teen lying, or is he? Now let's talk about where the real failure lies. Reports say that this particular aircraft had faults that were noted in the logbook many times. The Air India staff had raised concerns again and again, but those in charge at Air India, which is now under Tata's management, chose to look the other way. And today, so many lives have been lost because of that. This wasn't just bad luck. This was pure negligence. And those who failed to act on those warnings should be held accountable and brought to justice. Don't you think so? This isn't a time for myths about lucky seats or miracle survivors. It's time for real answers and real responsibility. Let me know what you think in comments. What Air India and Tata Group should do now. Is 1 crore enough? Do you believe airlines should make their aircraft maintenance records public so passengers like us can choose wisely? I never say this, but share this video and ask for stories like these that demand accountability. Seat 11A didn't save Vishwas. Luck did. And luck isn't what we should be flying for, neither is it what we are paying for. We should be able to rely on the people in charge to keep us safe. After all, we fly by their rates, their rules, and their timings. They're not doing us a favor by flying us. If they can't do it properly, they can shut shop and get lost. But they have no right to take lives just because they don't want to do their job correctly. This is unacceptable, and I feel this crash was totally avoidable. If you feel so too, at least type a yes in the comments if nothing else. Take care of yourself and those around you. Thanks for watching all the way till here. Jai Hind.